Alright, so in this video today, I'm going to explain why Deandre Ayton must be the Houston Rockets' #1 target in this upcoming offseason. But before I get into this video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, let's get right into it. So, Deandre Ayton, reports coming out today is that the Suns will be exploring sign and trade situations for Ayton. And the Rockets must aggressively pursue this because Deandre Ayton is the type of center they need. An athletic rim runner who does have some post-game to it and a lot of defensive upside. Now, what would it consist of? Well, this is where it gets perfect because you see the Rockets reportedly willing to part ways with like an Eric Gordon and maybe trade Christian Wood. Well, if you package them two in a sign and trade for Deandre Ayton, the salary will match for the amount that Deandre Ayton will likely want. And not only that, that's the type of, in my opinion, return that those Phoenix Suns will be looking at because they've been long interested in Eric Gordon, and Christian Wood will kind of slot into that Deandre Ayton role for the Phoenix Suns. So it's a way of you getting off Eric Gordon's soon to be terrible contract, because in a few years it will look terrible, and also get off Wood, who's expiring, and get a perennial all-star like Deandre Ayton back in return. So in my opinion, it just makes too much sense for both teams, because if you're a Rockets fan and you haven't watched this guy in depth, Deandre Ayton could legitimately be an all-star in 1 to 2 more years' time because he has a lot of upside. Like, he may not get the post touches he deserves, and you might call him soft, but that's because the offense is run through Devin Booker and Chris Paul. On a team like the Rockets, he's going to get a lot of post-up touches and a lot of opportunities to be aggressive and to also pop the three ball a bit more, because he does have a good stroke from there as well. And I believe he can be like a Embiid level 3-point shooter, maybe slightly worse, like a 35-36% 3-point shooter. So this is someone who has a lot of upside and can add to this Rockets team in many ways, because talk about rim protection, he gives you that. Talk about an athletic lob threat, he gives you that as well. A rim runner, just a hard-nosed guy who will be perfect alongside the young core they have now. And what you're giving up is not too bad, because I can even imagine a situation where you can kind of bargain with the Phoenix Suns and kind of price them out and be like, we're only going to give you Christian Wood, and if you want Eric Gordon as well, you have to give us Cam Johnson. So that's a way you could potentially get Cam Johnson in return, because he's another player that the Phoenix Suns may be looking to move on for. So if you can get those two players in return for Christian Wood and Eric Gordon, you're a better team in my opinion, and you've made the most out of capitalizing on getting rid of these guys. Because like I said, Eric Gordon's what, 31, 32. He's going to be 34, 35 years old making $20 million. That contract down the line will be terrible and unmovable. So the fact that you can move it now potentially and get a return like Deandre Ayton is something you have to be interested in and have to aggressively pursue. Now, let me know what you guys feel about Deandre Ayton in the comment section down below. I feel like he's absolutely perfect, and I would be so aggressive. I wouldn't accept any offers for Eric Gordon or Christian Wood until this trade is off the table, this signing trade, because I feel like it's a win-win for both teams, and not many teams will be able to outmatch this offer from the Rockets. So let me know what you feel about Ayton in the comment section down below, and I'm out. Peace.